All right, we've been getting a lot of questions, so let's start going through the different questions we have. So we still have 30 minutes on this webinar, so let's make most of it and start going through these different questions. So the first question is, how do you find a good product?
You can find good product that already has demand, is small, has not so much competition, and is easy to source. For instance, like I gave you the example there, like bike hanger, something easy to find. It's small, so you can ship it fast to the Amazon. Like it takes just 7 to 10 days. Also, that if supplier has a stock, and that is easy to to do images and all the rest of the stuff. So this is a good product, and you will find it from Amazon itself.
Point is that you always check the demand and you make your product based on this demand. So we are not guessing anything. We are using Amazon to tell us whether a product has a demand or not. All right, so the next question is that what kind of budget is needed?
So as I showed on my example, you basically can start selling with $200. Of course, if you can spend a little bit more, it's better, because now you can choose little more expensive products. But at the end of the day, you can start just with 1,000 or 500 or 200. It's just, it's about getting started to sell. We don't need, you can even start with 10 units per, just shipping 10 units to Amazon. So there's no limitation how much money do you need. Of course, we suggest to start with $1,000.
And main thing in the beginning is that you get the experience. You start getting sale, because that first sale is actually the most important one. Everyone remembers their first sale. And the smaller budget it's, the less mistakes you can make. But the budget is totally up to you, and it's not really feasible to give some budget suggestion. I mean, we are giving you that number, but that's just something that something to start with. All right, cool. So the next question is, when can I start?
You can start now by going and clicking the button on the slide and signing up immediately, so you get all the bonuses. And do you know that this is the best time in human history to start online business? Because if you take like 5 years ago, people just didn't buy online yet. I mean, like now every single year, people buy more and more online, and this is the like a profession or skill that will just, you will never be poor if you learn how to sell online this moment. Because after 10 years, the level will be definitely higher. It will be definitely more harder to learn that, because now, like, everybody's doing it. But now, this moment is the best time to start.
Yes, and if you start now, you will actually have the edge on those that are going to start later. And the internet is not something that's going to go away. I mean, this is a business that will be there for years to come. So that's why we are talking about like building a legacy from to your children and whoever. But the main thing is always that immediate action. So you need to start immediately.
And the thing is that you can basically start for free. I mean, like if you can just do it 2 weeks. You can just sign up, and you get training for 2 weeks, and you get your money back if you don't like it. So there's no risk involved. You can try it for free, basically.
And if you don't like it, we are more than happy to give you a refund. We only want happy customers. We only want people who are really committed to this. So there's really no risk in trying it out. All right, so the next question is, can I find the same information for free on YouTube?
Well, you don't find the same information for free on YouTube. You do find a lot of false information or old information that doesn't work, and at the end of the day, it's not about information. It's about doing right things at the right time, and also having like a step-by-step guide next to you who will help you along the way.
It's also having this support group, following someone else's pathway. So we have made this specific success path that our previous students have already used to actually change their complete lives. They have been able to quit their day job and have the freedom to travel and work whenever. So it's really important to keep in mind that this is a really exceptional time that we are living. Today is the best time to be an entrepreneur. There has never been such resources available today as there than ever before.
And a lot of the thing is that in Amazon, like the things are changing so fast. I mean, if you take a look at the 1-year-old YouTube video for some like how to rank your products, you're just unable to do that because it doesn't work anymore. Like everything is constantly changing in online world, and so you can get a lot of information, but at the end of the day, the consistency and help to go from one step to another is just, if you're alone, it's just so difficult to do.
So that's why you always need a mentor, you always need a support group, so that you are not alone, and you have also people who you can check with that. Is the information I have really valuable? Is it really correct? Because as we have said, like everything changes on Amazon really quickly. So that's why we are also doing constantly new tests and trying out different things, that what works and what doesn't work. Because the only thing that we are assuming that whatever works today is not going to work tomorrow.
And what you get is something that works this moment.
Because it's all 100% based on our tests. Alright, cool. So next question is, can I get invoice if I buy from my company?
After you have purchased and sign up, then you will get automatically the invoice. If you want to do changes on the invoice, just shoot us a message and we will change the invoice.
So yes, you will get everything automatically. No problem. Alright, so the next question is that, aren't you getting more competitors to yourself by selling this course?
And to answer to this is that, do you know that every day there's 50 new categories born in Amazon, and there's like the market is growing like billions of dollars like every single year, and that whole Europe is like 3 years ago where USA was. So do you even know that you can buy like majority of the products on Amazon? Because Amazon just sells like small products right now. They're also expanding to the food, to the like large items, and so I'm telling you that there is no competition. The market is just so big, and it's going to grow so much that it's just insane.
And you know, Amazon today is bigger than it was 4 years ago when we started. It has just kept on growing and growing and growing. And the thing is, it's just not only one market. It hasn't been growing only in the US. It has been growing in all the marketplaces. So Amazon is really like taking over all the world. So next question is that, do I need a company to sell on Amazon?
And so, no, you can start without having a company.
Yes, you just need to sign up and basically start selling. Having a company is not a requirement.
Yeah. You don't need to take money out from the Amazon if you just want to sell as individual, and you just start as individual, and then when you see the sales are going, you just can form a company.
All right, so the next question is, are there any additional costs after buying this course?
We are showing you how to do things for free. I mean that we are using free tools. Of course, if you can spare a few $100 on some tools, they will really, really help you, like a lot. You don't need to do that though. We are showing you the free version how to do things for free on the course.
And back when we started, there really was no tools available. So having tools is not really a requirement. Tools can help you make things faster and easier, but it's not mandatory. It's basically up to you. All right, so next question is, does Amazon take some fee? Yes, Amazon always takes its cut. And basically Amazon is doing us a favor in allowing us to sell on this incredible marketplace that they have created. So they are taking this monthly subscription fee, which is about $40. And then they are going to be taking this referral fee that actually changes or depends on the category you are, but it's usually up to 15%. So that's 1 of 5. And additionally, when you are using Amazon FBA logistics, so it's going to be Amazon who handles all the shipping and refunds and so on. So they will take some pick-pack fee for that as well. All right. So next question is, where do I pay taxes? So the next question is, can I sell other people's products?
Yeah, of course. And if you have like a permission, then you can. I mean, you can sell a lot of different brands on Amazon. But what you want to do eventually is to build your own brand, because you want to build this legacy, like something that you can sell in the future. And that is it's the asset.
That also means that when you have your own brand, when you have your own products, you're not going to be competing with anyone selling the same product, which means that you are the one who defines the price. So nobody can like drag you down in terms of price.
Mm.
All right. So next question: what are the 3 biggest mistakes you made when you started? Well, we have made so many mistakes.
And we've made so many mistakes, and these are also the things that we're going to discuss on training and Amazon course, so you won't do those mistakes. And of course, there's a lot of mistakes you can be done. And let me just give you 3. I mean, like the first one, we didn't know our numbers. Means that we started to find the product, we started to customize, then we just finally like paid like we just like purchased this product. And then when I asked like the supplier to ship the product, then it was like, oh my god, the shipping cost is like so like $8. Like, oh my, we can't even make profit with this product. I mean, like there was like, we just forgot to ask and calculate the shipping cost. And because we didn't really thought that this is going to be like huge cost, but $8 per unit, like per shipping, we were basically like now like we had to kind of like send the product by sea in order to kind of like make a little profit with this product on Amazon. Luckily, we just purchased like not big amount, but this was the first. One of the mistakes.
And another mistake we did was that with that same product we started customizing too much. So instead of going something that the supplier already had in stock, we came up with our completely own design. So we made everything from scratch, and that of course involved like sending samples back and forth. So that ended up taking a lot of time. So that's a thing that you want to avoid in the beginning, because in the beginning you just need to focus on getting that first sale as soon as possible to get you started, because you need the experience in the beginning.
And the third mistake we did, for instance, we just purchased a product from China. We paid all, we did inspection, and when we started to ship the product to Amazon, Amazon told us, well, hold on, guys, you need to provide us this documentation because this product has some kind of I don't know, some kind of requirements. It was a mosquito bracelet, so they asked some kind of documentation from us, and of course we were dealing with a trading agent in China, so it wasn't actually a manufacturer, so they couldn't actually provide this to us, and that's it. We couldn't ship those products to Amazon. The mistake was that when you start selling your product, you need immediately to register the product on Amazon, so you will understand immediately is there any restrictions for you to sell that product, because Amazon also has restricted categories and restricted products that you can't sell, and we didn't do that, so we just paid first in China everything and then started to do that. So
that was a really costly mistake. But the great thing is that you don't need to do these mistakes. You can just learn from our failure. You get to cheat. All right, so let's take what we have next. So we still have a few minutes. So the question is it wiser to do this business with a partner or alone? What do you think?
And I think that it's of course we have seen great results people doing it alone from our students, but it's easier to also do it with somebody together, and because you can speak more freely than you maybe want to speak on the Facebook group. But that's why we also provide the Facebook group, because you will never feel alone, and you can always get support. And from there, you can even get friends who are doing the same thing on the same path with you. And so you will just, you can become friends and just do it together. And so in this sense, it's better to do it with people who are going on the same path at the same time.
Yeah. So if you don't have any partner in mind, don't worry about it. You can just do it alone. But if you already are considering some people, then just ask them that do they want to join this journey with you. But I would say that like every partner has to do their part, so you don't want to end up in a situation where you are basically doing all the work and the partner is not doing their part. So if you don't have a partner, then don't worry about it. You can do this alone.
Yeah.
All right, so next question is it possible to ask questions during the training?
Yes, we have a Facebook group where you can ask questions, and we are giving support there. And also we have like previous students there, and some of our employees who give you advice.
And of course we have the weekly coaching for the 8 weeks. We have these coaching calls where we are taking time for the week just to go through questions that the students have.
So the next question here is...
so how fast can I see results?
Yeah. It also, you can see results in 10 weeks. If you follow the program, then you can see results in 10 weeks. Actually, we will start selling after like 5th or 6th week. So we should see the sales already after 6 weeks. But depends how fast can you go, because and it doesn't really matter in the sense to hurry, but this is what you can get. You can start to see sales from 6 weeks, and but a lot of the people get the products live and up like after 10 weeks.
Yes. Next question is, what happens when somebody buys my product on Amazon? Do I need to ship it to the customer? Well, that's the beauty of Amazon. You don't need to do this. You can let Amazon to do this for you. So we are giving the heavy part. We are giving the heavy logistics part to Amazon so that we can only focus on the marketing and sales, because those are the things that matter.
Yeah. You will literally just send like some units like to Amazon, just wrap up the listing like in one day, put the ads and start to sell. I mean, that's it. I mean, Amazon does all the logistics. They are sending the product to the customer if somebody buys. They are taking products back. And so, I mean, there's literally no excuses this moment in the world to start making sales, physical products, sell physical products, because Amazon just does so much heavy lifting for you.
All right, that's the buzzer. So we are now officially out of time.
So now you have like last minute to go and buy the training now and get those bonuses. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out.
You can email us at support@tonyandvic.com.
Okie dokie.
So, but we don't want to take any more of your time, so we just want to wrap it. We don't want to drag this along. So, thank you for joining this webinar, and
let's make 2018 the best year of your life.
Well said.
Bye-bye.
All right, cool. Thank you. Bye-bye. Next question is that for how long the video tutorials can be viewed?
Well, you can watch those videos for 1 year after you have started.
And the thing is that everything in Amazon changes so quickly, so you cannot use the same materials for several different years, because it will quickly become outdated. And you can choose your own time when you watch these videos. So it depends on you when you watch. You decide when do you watch these videos. So we have videos and MP3s and different PDFs files that you can just go through whenever it suits you.
It's a step-by-step process. It will specifically tell you what you need to do step by step, and you have tasks that just gonna go from 1 week to another, and you can just go through these tasks. It's a pathway. It's a specific pathway that leads you to the sales. So you choose how fast you're gonna walk through that.
Yeah. Next question we have here is that can I sell my friends' products? They are manufacturing their own items.
Yes, you can. You can sell whoever products, but at the end of the day, what you need to understand is that you need to understand how to evaluate competition, demand, and competition, demand, and profitability on Amazon. So nobody doesn't. Yeah, you can sell whoever products if they give you permission.
And you don't want to sell products that nobody wants. So that's why you need to make this market research that do people searching on Amazon really want this product? Do they want your friend's product? So that's why you are doing this keyword search terms to really analyze that are people searching for this product on Amazon.
And when you know how to sell on Amazon, you can't believe how many companies actually want to sell their products on Amazon. They just don't know how. And if you don't want to build your own brand, you can just keep selling on like other manufacturers' products from the same country, and so and split the profits with them.
Okay, so next question. This is actually a really common one. Is entering the business and achieving success more complicated in 2018 than it was in 2014? So what kind of difference makes that you're entering this business later than the time that we started?
Well, I don't think that's more complicated. It gets like it's not about more complicated. It's more about that the competitors are more wiser, and that's what I'm saying. Like after 10 years, well, the processes are easy to learn from internet. Just buying some online course and from the people who have crushed that and just learn how to do something. But if there's more and more people entering, then there's just they're more educated.
But this is still, it's good to remember that this is really exceptional time and you want to enter this business today. Just take like 10 years back or 5 years back. So I mean, there's a lot more opportunity today than it was back then, and there's also a lot more resources that you can use. You can get a lot of different kinds of tools. You can get different kinds of training material that teaches you how to do things. So you don't need to figure out everything just by yourself.
Just more people will start selling online with years to come. So this is the perfect time to start. And there's always like this is a really typical mindset also always that well, back then there were good times and now it's gone. Online selling, people are buying from online. This is it's growing so fast that every year more and more and more and more people are buying from the internet. And in a lot of the countries, people don't buy from internet at all, because they just haven't reached that level yet. So when you start going this pathway, learning how to sell something online, you are learning profession that will give you provide you living for the rest of your life.
Absolutely. And you know what? When we started back in 2014, people were already telling that, oh my God, Amazon is so saturated, it's too late to start now.
Yeah.
So whenever you start, there's always people saying that, okay, it's too late. I mean, we missed the time. We missed the boat.
Exactly.
Okay, next question is, do you also offer coaching or a personal step-by-step program?
Yeah, we are offering you step-by-step program this moment. And this is the blueprint that we are using. And but the personal coaching we are not offering this moment, like individual coaching. We do have a mastermind that we are open few times a year to take in qualified members, but we don't do personal coaching. It's just not worth our time.
So when is the best time to start selling? Summer or winter?
And it's a good question. You know what? In the winter time, it's the best time to start selling summer products, and on the summer time, it's best time to start thinking about winter products, because it will take you time to get the product to the market, and you can just already. It's easier to rank products that are not on the season. Means that they're off season this moment, they are not popular this moment, so it's easy to rank them up. And then when the season comes, you're already sitting there on the first page, ready to collect the sales.
So the answer is always. Yeah. It's always the best time.
Yeah, because there's so many products. It's just insane.
All right. Next question is, when do you need to move to the Philippines or Asia when doing this business? You don't need to move.
Yeah, you can actually work like me. I mean, been working and living in hotels like last year, just for fun, and because I don't need to work in a specific place. I can choose wherever I work to. And by moving to the Philippines, we actually moved here because it's easier to like hire those people when we are in the same time zone, and it's kind of like to hire and train them. But this business model really doesn't require you to live in a specific area. You know, that's the beauty of it. You know, you can just do it when you wake up or before you go to sleep.
Okay, next question is, how does customer support work on Amazon? So Amazon is going to be providing customer service related on the order or refunds. So this means that if the customer has any kind of issues with the delivery or something else, I mean, that's Amazon's responsibility. That's not our responsibility, because Amazon also takes care of delivery when using Amazon FBA. But what they are not going to do is product related customer service, because they don't know the product. How would they give instructions how to use the product and so on? So that's where our responsibility comes. That's where we do the customer service, really teaching our customers to use the products and have the best kind of experience when dealing with our brand. So that's the opportunity we have to really build loyal raving brand fans. Okay, next question is, does an existing internationally registered and functioning trademark provide any extra value when selling on Amazon?
Well, this is the one thing that, again, you don't want or you don't need to be concerned about when you start, because when you start, your first priority is to get sales. But does it provide value? Maybe Tony, do you want to go answer this?
Well, if this is the trademark or brand that you're going to be selling your products on, then yes, it provides value, because you can actually use it to sign up for the Amazon brand registry, which gives you added features like enhanced brand content, which also increase that you can create more rich Amazon product listing. So it does provide value in that sense. Okay, next question is, how much effort does it take to watch these videos?
Well, it just takes so much effort that you need to sit down, open your computer, and just try to focus 5 to 10 minutes at a time. And the videos are short, so you don't need to, doesn't require a lot of effort to go through like a heavy materials. They are divided into chopped up into specific subjects, and so it's easy to consume, and you go one step at a time. So that's one of the beauty of this training that we are providing, is that it's specific. There's not like it's not heavy. Means that you will not be like mentally like smashed after watching the video.
And you're also going to be getting the audio version, which means that you can listen while driving or basically while doing anything. So you get the training in many different formats.